Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports related news and topics. I am Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Two thumbs up.
Two of them thumbs, man. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Good.
Thursday
Great.
night.
For sure. We ain't gotta do that. Yeah, yeah.
They'll cut it. Cut it. My bad.
Yeah, for sure. How you, Weezy?
Pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Great. Doing great.
That was a short ass answer, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Great.
for sure.
He gave me a real short answer.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of short answers.
Why?
Life.
What I got to do with that?
A lot, my brother. A lot.
I got to do with that?
Oh, yeah, a lot. For sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. We did episode 391, moving on to part 2 of the 2021 NBA Top 7 series with the power forwards.
FSP style. Always FSP style. You better damn know it. Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Weezy. Best of the week. What you got, buddy?
Best of the week for me was the crypto Shiba Inu, man.
Hey, brother, relax.
Yeah, man.
Relax.
Now, everybody talking about it.
I know it, but still.
Yeah, it's out the pot now, Jeff.
Sheesh.
But hey,
Jeff don't want no
it's
I
out
don't
the
want
pot.
to jinx it. Like, we got to go to the moon on this, Weez.
Yeah, we gotta go some more on this. Yeah, it's out there though.
I just
out
don't want to. I want to keep doing what it's doing. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Make it shake. I still didn't buy in.
Whew. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I ain't buying.
If it hit 3 cents,
Yeah.
I might walk out.
You might walk out of FSP?
No. Hell no. Corporate America, I'm done.
You done?
3 cents, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. I seen what Weezy got. Yeah, y'all boys up. Jeff, what you got? Best of the week.
I got 2, man. Marshawn Lynch on Peyton and Eli on Monday Night Football.
It's funny.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny, dude.
Like,
So, he made for TV.
yeah. No, you
No,
know
he
what
ain't.
was-
He ain't made with
That's the
TV.
thing. Like,
Yes, he is.
He's
That's
not made
made
for
for
live TV.
Nah.
They knew what they were signing up for.
Yeah.
And you bring Marshawn on there. Marshawn's going to be Marshawn.
Mhm.
And man, that was good. That was just good TV. And my second, I don't know if you're going to bring it up.
I am.
Okay, I'll save it for you then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll save it for you. That's my
most
second
definitely.
one. Yeah.
Speaking of, Jeff, my best of the week is the Russell Westbrook documentary. For sure. Watched it. It is a part of Showtime. It's just a great documentary. I came to the conclusion that we have a lot in common, Jeff. We have a lot in common. Yeah. The beef is over. The beef with Russell Westbrook is over, Cameron. It's over with.
Yeah.
It's over.
I gotta watch. I ain't seen it. You seen it, cameraman? You ain't seen it?
And I saw him. He had a quadruple double the bad way. And usually I drop those. Now listen, I usually drop those in the group chat. And I looked and I
You
said,
let him slide.
damn, why they doing Russ like that?
Yeah. Look at
Kept it moving.
Yeah,
They kept it moving, dog, for sure, man. And I knew then, Jeff,
Yeah.
that the beef was over. But the only person that could get that beef back, ignited, and he's done it before, is the franchise. I don't think he'll do it.
Nah, man. Me and Russ, we had a good place right there.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
I think you're going to keep it low. Yeah, you want to speak on that documentary?
I
though?
loved it. I loved that he spoke on like his stuff with the media,
Yeah.
stuff with KD. It was good. It was good to see, man.
Really good documentary on Showtime, man. Check it out, for sure. Worst of the week. Jeff, right back to you.
Keep it on Russ, man. You can't get mad at the young fella for stealing the ball and dunking. Don't blow a 26-point lead in the second half, then Lakers.
Yeah,
Don't
for
get
sure.
mad at him for young. Don't get mad at the
sure.
young fella, Russ. That's your fault.
That's Russ' fault.
Quadruple double with the bad way. It's your fault.
For sure.
Can't do that, man. So I didn't like that about Russ.
Just taking out his frustration on the wrong person.
Yeah. Dude
sure.
just play the game. He trying to make the highlights. He's a young fella.
For sure.
Let him have fun.
You know, for sure. Worst of the week, Weezy, what you got?
My worst of the week, man, was Paul George asking Steph,
Mm-hmm.
Whoo boy.
let me get one from the logo.
Yeah.
Let you do it?
Yeah, for sure. He
And
got
then you
one,
missed
too.
it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nah, Steph didn't miss his, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Steph
What you?
didn't miss it.
Yeah. You don't ask Steph that. Ask somebody else.
Nah,
Though,
you
man.
definitely asked Draymond that.
Paul
Yeah.
George, man.
Yeah.
Paul gotta learn.
Yeah, Paul.
Paul gotta
He's
learn.
like aloof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's aloof of everything that goes on. He's just a for real, just like airhead, man, for sure.
I'm from the logo. He said it real smooth too. I'm from the logo with it. No, you ain't.
No, you're not. No, you're not from the logo with it.
He shouldn't.
Got them straps though.
Yeah,
he can hoop too.
He can hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. My worst of the week is Royal Caribbean, man. I know. Weezy, you're a fan of Royal Caribbean. They have unveiled a 9-month cruise.
Jeez.
Yep. And it'll sail over 150 destinations across all 7 continents.
Oh my God.
The tour will be a 274-night world cruise starting at $61,000.
If you got the type of bread to do that,
hell no.
Don't do it on Royal Caribbean.
Don't do it, period.
It's going to be some shit on that boat. Hey, listen, dog. 9 months?
9 months with complete strangers?
I ain't got 9 days.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, I ain't got 9 days on the Royal Caribbean.
No,
that'll make you
cruise period.
Hate somebody.
Dude, that sounds like the worst experience of my life.
I ain't got 9 days on a vacation.
No, me
I didn't get I'm just trying to think of the longest thing that I've done for 9 months straight, and I think it was the pandemic. I didn't get a haircut for like 8.5, 9 months, and that was
rough.
That was rough.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's rough.
Yeah.
How the hell are they gonna get a haircut in those 9 months? You gonna go to?
You got
That Mr. Barber on there, probably.
It's probably
I mean, I'm saying it ain't a barber. It's a barber.
Yeah,
but it ain't a barber.
It's a stylist.
It will be a
stylist
barber.
on there. Ain't no barber on
Yeah,
there.
for sure. That's crazy.
You pointed to number 1 like,
Yeah,
just get that, man.
yeah. I'm just gonna
Just give me easy. Just give me easy.
Yeah, for sure. Jeff,
Yes, sir.
You have 10 good wrestling seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start the clock.
All right, man. So wrestling has been growing a lot the last couple of years. We got WWE, of course. AEW's bust on the scene. Impact Wrestling is still there. But when you think about that, there's going to be some casualties with growth. So we're going to lose. It looks like we're going to lose one of the main independent scene wrestlers companies we have in Ring of Honor. They've been around for the better part of 15 to 17 years. Almost every top name in the United States in the last decade has come through Ring of Honor, from CM Punk to Samoa Joe, from Daniel Bryan to Seth Rollins, Adam Cole, to name a few. And with WWE expanding and using NXT, Raw H has been suffering. Pandemic didn't help. So they're going to have their wrestlers under contract until December 31st. They're not going to renew anyone's contract. They're going to go dark for the first part of the year, maybe forever. Who knows? But man, it's tough, man. Shout out to Ring of Honor, man. It's a fun watch if you got nothing to do on a Saturday. Come on syndications in Nashville and around this area. So
Yeah,
it's tough to hear, man. People losing their jobs like that.
that's tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So make sure you tune in each and every Thursday. Myself and Neek, my co-host Neek, we're going a little bit more in depth on this on the 808s and Chair Shots podcast. And like I said, you might not like it, but your auntie loves wrestling.
Most definitely. I'll tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. More importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcasted. And before we get started with the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is Washington State football coach Nick Rolovich.
There we go. Yeah, for sure. Nick Rolovich, his future has finally been decided. Chose not to comply with the state's COVID-19 vaccine mandate, and he was released from his job along with 4 of his assistant coaches. The Cougars head coach acknowledged that he thought it was out of his control. He believed that the decision will work itself out, and it did. It really did. He was just hired by Washington State in January of 2020 after Mike Leach left to take the head coaching job at Mississippi State. His salary was $3.2 million per year. He is also planning on suing the university for wrongful termination. Come on, Nick. Nick.
Come on, Nick.
Nick.
He'll probably get some money out of it, too.
Yeah, and I doubt it. Nah, because they said that the New York Police Department, 1/3 of them aren't complying with the vaccine mandate, so they're going to lose a lot of their, staff.
NYPD.
Yeah, NYPD, man. You're leading men, dog.
Yeah.
As a head coach, you have to be a leader of men. And he failed his coaching staff. He failed those kids and the university, man. That's just a lack of common sense. Just a lack of common sense, dog. That's stupid. Man. Now you're marred now with this resume because are you a part of the staff that didn't comply? Yeah. I was one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? You walk around with you got a black eye on your resume.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I'm so tired of talking about
I am.
vaccine.
I am.
Tired.
It's rough, but it's not going anywhere.
Shit ain't
'Cause guess
going
what?
nowhere.
Pandemic ain't over.
Yeah, shit, just
We act like it.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But it ain't over.
Because you wanted to be over with. Guess what? It ain't over.
ain't
with.
over.
Nah, it ain't over with for
The
sure.
case is still going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all still walking around unmasked,
unmasked,
unvaxxed.
unvaxxed.
It's just out here.
All right, keep playing. Weezy, you take it as Nick Rolovich?
Yeah, I run into him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
appreciate you, Weezy.
Because you at one time were.
Oh, whoa,
Steve Novak.
whoa.
No, I'm just saying at one time.
Whoa.
You waited a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Proud
You about
of
to do for your booster.
Nah, I ain't due for no
Nah,
booster
he
yet.
got about yeah.
Nah, you been out there.
I ain't due for no booster yet.
Are you getting the boost?
Hell no.
I ain't due for no booster.
He gotta work himself up that boost.
You gonna hope that thing clear out. You guys ready to get started with the first half?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Hey, what it do, what the business is? It's your man Animal Brown checking in from the On Deck TV show. Make sure you check out my podcast every Wednesday with my guy Spike Lou as we go over all things hip hop. All right, that's wherever you find podcasts. On Deck TV, tap in.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like I do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Yin Yang to it. Ain't it? With Full Whisper.
I have my top 99.
Dave
What's
Bell.
my-
Just keep your John Brown to yourself.
Yeah,
bro.
nah, for sure. Jeff, what you got, man?
I'm Jay Easley 84
He
across
didn't say
all.
that,
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
You know, he got the upstrapped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He put a bang out. You know Shoot. Soldier boy. Soldier.
He ain't like that.
Soldier
He ain't
boy.
like that.
Soldier.
Yes, I like to be. I like the soldier. Yeah.
Lead out.
Lead out.
And I'm Jay Home on Instagram. On Instagram and Twitter, man. Let's talk on Twitter, man. Jeff, you got it. Ooh.
Oh man, week 8 of the Full Sport Press Fantasy Football League. All right, let's get it started. Now watch God at 1-6 versus man. Shane's on a 3-game winning streak. Third string commentators at 4-3.
That's deep, man.
Shout out to Shane pulling it together. He is projected to win this one by 2 points. We'll see how it plays out. Next, we got Bishop Sycamores at 3-4 versus You Choose a Side. One time for Weezy at 4-3. Bishop Sycamores is projected to win this one. I think Weezy got a little more stuff to do with his roster right now, but that's not. Projections aren't really accurate right now. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Price of the brick going up. One time for Chaz at 4-3 versus TB12 memory loss. Shout out to D Harris. D Harris is projected to win that one by 1/10 of a point. We'll see how that plays out. And the Kimura Virus at 2-5 versus Ben. Cam is funny. Ben Simmons for 3 at 1-6. That's gonna be a good matchup this week. Kimura Virus is projected to get his 3rd victory of the year. Myself, the Hurt Business at 4-3. Get it together, Jeff. Versus Twin at M Extra at 6-1 at Royale with the Cheese. He is projected to give me a shellacking this week.
Numbers don't matter, though.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Twin got a solid squad, though.
Okay.
Solid squad. And I got a lot of injuries. And shout out to Show Me Them TDs at 4-3 versus Reagan at 4-3. Biggest matchup of the week. We'll see how that plays out. And that is your FSP Week 8 Fantasy Football.
But somebody live when they win it, don't they?
Yeah, no, for sure. Shout out to him, man. Let's keep it in the NFL. The 2021 NFL trade deadline is right around the corner, guys. November the 2nd. Some teams are already ready to compete for a playoff, so they're sellers, and we're looking for buyers and sellers. And other teams are potential buyers. So in turn, you're a fringe team. You're looking to shake up some things or get rid of a dead contract. Who should be dealt, guys? Give me one person, one team, Weezy. We will kick things off with you. You ain't had nothing down for that, did you, Slim?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we'll talk about Loa should be dealt.
That ain't no. He just thought about that. He should be dealt. Yeah, why? Tell me why. Don't do all that. That's the gas.
He just jumped right out there with Tua. Like,
why?
that's a lot.
I think Tua's the answer in Miami, and I don't think they think he's the answer.
Have you ever thought that the team as a whole, the defense, has played terrible? You know they're giving up the most points in the NFL, right? Their defense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm telling you, they've been trying to get Deshaun Watson since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they need to try to trade him, but it ain't Tua fault. Their O-line is trash, and their defense and their offense is always on the field.
I'm for.
You don't fight for him.
Yeah,
but
no.
you-
Listen
that's
to
why
me.
I was doing that because you got to fight for
No,
you.
listen,
So
for
Tua out.
everything
That's his
you-
man.
No, so everything you just
That's his
said,
man.
they're still trying to trade for Deshaun Watson.
For sure.
With the banged up offensive line,
Yeah.
with the banged up defense they're giving up, they're still trying to trade for Deshaun Watson. So Deshaun Watson going there with that same situation, and they'll think they will be fine.
The defense is healthy though. Ain't nothing banged up about the defense. Defense is healthy.
Well, you
Health
said
is
it-
health.
you
They
said-
just can't play.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying just
that's,
why-
that's, that's not.
Give me the person that's hurt.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to cut Weezy off, but you're saying they're just not playing well.
Defense isn't playing well, Jeff.
They aren't playing what we thought. True.
That you thought.
I always said the defense was scared. Defense been scared the last 2 years since they had a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And this year they finally broke. Like they finally they on the. You said the offense on the field too much. I think the defense is on the field too much.
No, the offense is fine. The offense is averaging right in the middle of the pack as far as offensive points. The defense is giving up the most points in the NFL. You can't win games like that.
No, you can't.
Jacksonville defense better than this. Who you got is your?
You don't think Tua should be traded, Jay?
I think he's still a good quarterback.
I
you
never
trade. No.
I never said
What I'm
that,
saying
though.
is, if you can get Deshaun Watson for sure, Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than him, for sure. I get it. What I'm saying is, Tua is getting the blame for their win-loss record right now, and a lot of that does not have to do with Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah,
a lot of
but
that
you
has to do
didn't.
with
You
the
didn't
defense.
ask me that though. You didn't ask me,
And
I
I'm telling
wasn't
you-
blaming Tua.
No, I didn't say that you were, but you said that he's not the answer in Miami. You led with that.
He's
the
not.
answer that's wrong is Xavier Howard is not playing up to snuff. Their entire Byron Jones is not playing up to snuff. That is the defense. They have the worst secondary, not named the Titans.
Yeah.
Fight Weezy. You got to fight,
You know,
man.
for sure.
But
Yeah, I
to
understand.
kind of so I'll help Weezy out on this. I think it needs to be a 3-team trade.
Mm-hmm.
Washington has to get Tua some kind of way.
I can see that.
Washington has to get Tua something. He's young enough under that rookie contract with that defense. Hopefully that defense could turn around. They're having a rough start.
Yeah.
But hopefully with that defense, because he'll come in there with a clear number one receiver and a clear number one running back,
Mhm.
right? Which he doesn't. You said my man Gaskin in Miami is not a clear number one.
No.
So Washington has to find their way into that trade to get Tua,
Yeah.
while Houston sends Deshaun Watson to Miami, and Houston gets all the picks they want,
Yeah, no, for sure.
and
I
they
see
figure
that.
it out.
Yeah.
But the actual trade, I think that needs. Go ahead. What you gonna say, Weezy?
That's the same trade. That Watson still goes to Miami.
You didn't say nothing. You just talking to the mic. Go ahead.
No, Watson will still go to Miami. for
I
that
understand
trade
that. I was
you
just saying to kind
Yeah,
of.
he was
I was just
saying
completing
he
what
was
you said.
saying that you were right and that trade needs to happen. He put together a trade for you.
said.
That's all. All right, so okay, so another move I think that needs to be made, and I had a hard time finding a specific person that it needs to be, but the Saints have to make a move for a receiver.
Yeah.
They
Where's
have
Mike
to.
Thomas at? He's
That's the
not
thing.
playing yet?
He is clear to play, but he says he's not ready to play yet.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like somebody that's not going to play this year.
He don't want to be there.
Huh.
If he was cleared to play as of Monday night, so he could have played on Monday Night Football. Now I understand I want to play in that game because it's
For sure.
short week and you didn't, and it's in the rain. But now you're not playing again this week.
He'll
You're
play
not-
next week, yeah.
and
And
you're
they
not-
just traded for Mark Ingram, so that's a good
That's
trade.
what I'm saying. Mark, he was a solid pickup
Yeah.
for them, but they need a receiver
Yeah, they
and
do.
someone that could, maybe one of those receivers in New York once they're healthy, like a Shepard or a Slayton or somebody like that.
Yeah.
That's not a number one because you got your number one, but you just need another guy.
You
And
know,
those,
yeah.
those guys they have right now aren't dependable enough to catch the ball.
I like that. I think Xavier Howard from the Miami Dolphins has to be traded to a Super Bowl contender, and that would be the Tennessee Titans. They could use a playmaker on the outside. Janoris Jenkins is the only cornerback that they have. They don't, and everybody else is injured. And then my guy is playing out of his mind right now. Kevin Byers.
Byers playing
Yeah,
very
KB's
well.
playing crazy right now. So Miami is in a situation where they need to kind of figure out. You know, you got Byron Jones and you have Xavier Howard. Both of those guys are getting paid $17, $18 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get rid of one of them, especially if you're playing the way that you're playing. You might as well figure it out and trade and maybe draft an up-and-coming guy. But the Titans need a guy tomorrow. And
Yeah.
Xavier Howard will play good if he's playing on a really good team. And the Titans is a really good defense. They just need a cornerback for sure. I like that one. Any other trades?
It's some fantasy moves. Like I could see the Chiefs. The Chiefs need a RB1. They need one bad.
They do.
Edwards Alaire ain't it. Even when he's healthy, he
not.
ain't it.
He's not it. Yeah. But is there any running backs that's available?
Madison from the Vikings. What do you want from him in Minnesota?
Yeah.
What do you want from him? If I'm the Chiefs, what do you want from him right
See,
now?
you know,
What do you want from
DC
him
is gonna
right
get hurt though. You know that.
I know.
DC is always he's
Yeah.
an injury away,
Yeah.
right? I'm thinking more of a situation where you trade and find somebody else, man, because they're not letting go of Madison.
I'm saying, but if I'm the Chiefs, I'm at least making a phone call right now.
Making a phone call.
Or I'm calling Cleveland.
The running backs in ain't
calling
nobody.
Cleveland.
Cleveland ain't going. The running backs are in Las Vegas because they're not even playing Jacobs the way that they're supposed to be running him, Josh Jacobs, and they still have Kenyon Drake as well.
But you don't at least
Drake
kick
just
the
signed with them
tires
this year.
in Cleveland.
Yeah, I know.
You don't at least kick the tires in Cleveland and say, can we do something to get Kareem Hunt back here?
The Super Bowl contenders.
Cleveland? No, not right now.
Cleveland is.
Not right now.
Cleveland Super Bowl
Nah,
contenders.
not right
They got banged up. I don't think so no more.
They hurting right now.
They hurting right
Especially
now.
if they lose Sunday to Pittsburgh. I don't think they are. That'd be
tough.
Yeah, for sure.
Tough.
For sure.
All right, let's move on, man. Keep it in the NFL, though. I think this is the cameraman's guy,
Okay.
Tom Brady, through his 600th.
Nah, no. You know, Uncle love Tom Brady.
That's true.
Never bet
That's not
against
true.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, you never bet against.
No, I'm not a fan of Tom Brady.
He
Nah,
played
never
for
had
the
been.
Patriots. Why would I like him when he played for the Patriots and I'm a Bills fan?
Yeah, not a fan.
I respect him.
I respect
Yeah.
him. I
Yeah,
think he's a
respect
really
him.
good quarterback.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan. I just
You're a
don't
fan.
respect him.
Yeah, you're a fan.
Just because I bet with him, I'm a fan.
Man, never bet against Tom Brady.
Yeah, you don't. That's if you don't want to win
You
money.
never do that. Go ahead, Jim.
Tom Brady threw his
Shit, you want to win some money?
600th touchdown on Sunday. Whew, that's a lot. Only person to ever do that, cameraman. Now, he threw it to Mike Evans. Mike Evans was not aware of what was going on and handed the ball off to Tampa Bay fan Byron Kennedy. Now, Byron had the 600th touchdown in his possession for all of maybe a quarter.
Yeah.
And Tom realized that and had someone go over there, negotiate the football away from young Byron Kennedy. Now, Tampa Bay made it right with Mr. Kennedy, air quotes,
Did they?
on Monday. Said they gave him 2 signed jerseys and a helmet from Tom Brady, a signed Evans jersey, Evans game cleats, and here's the kicker, $1,000 credit at the team store,
Bullshit.
2 season passes for the remainder of the season as well as next season. Oh, yeah. And Tom Brady threw in a full Bitcoin valued at the time of recording at $62K. Now, my question to you guys, did he get robbed or is he just doing what he needs to be doing because he's a fan of Tampa Bay? Weezy.
Well, the full Bitcoin helped.
It ain't help enough.
Nah, it helped enough. But yeah, he got robbed.
He got robbed blind. He got fucking robbed blind.
Yeah.
What should he expect, Jack?
Now, this is the thing. He lost all of the leverage once he gave them that damn ball.
Right.
He lost all the leverage.
Chose the
Leverage
side.
is out of there. He chose the side.
chose the side.
He chose the damn side.
Yeah.
He's a fool for that. Keep it at least 48 hours. At least sleep on it.
Yeah.
Like when the guys catch Mark McGuire's 72nd home run, whatever the hell, he went home with that ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lottery ticket.
That's your lottery ticket, man. You know, so that ball is worth $500,000 to $700,000.
So here's the thing. Tom Brady says that, he gave up all his negotiating tools.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's going to sign the ball and make it an NFT and sell it, right?
Oh, that's bullshit. Tom Brady said that?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's getting he's thinking that it's going to sell for upwards of $750,000.
So
And you got
the
a
ball.
damn Bitcoin.
And you got you got dead ass. You got close to probably, let's say, okay, for sure, probably about $100,000 worth of shit. Like that shit.
That's if Bitcoin goes up.
That's
yeah,
the
you banking
Bitcoin.
high on the Bitcoin.
I'm talking, and bank that's 62. Then sign Tom Brady jersey and the football probably about 5-10 a piece, right?
100 or 1,000
1,000.
About 10,000 each. That might be right on the high end.
on for what?
Yeah.
For the 2 jerseys and the
Yeah.
cleats all together.
Of his, and it's from the game.
No, it's only Evans from the game. The Tom Brady just said it's
He
a
caught the
signed
ball
jersey.
though.
Yeah,
He caught the ball.
He caught the
He
ball.
caught the ball.
he caught the
Shit,
ball.
lead dog.
Lead dog.
You lead dog.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But that's a 500, 600,000. If you go into your dude, that can take your kids through school.
Yeah,
That
of
can,
course.
pay off debt.
Yeah.
Ain't no debt.
Well,
with
he
what
wouldn't have got that much money for it.
Yes, if they said if he would have sold it yesterday, it went for between $500,000 and $700,000.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
If he just sold it to a random person, not to the back
He
of the
clearing.
team.
How you got to get it cleared house and all that stuff.
Once he got
it's
authenticated,
worth
yeah.
$500,000 to $700,000. He lost the leverage when he got that damn ball. Up. Most definitely.
You took it home with you.
You're damn right.
I would have left the game.
Man, I'm leaving. I'm cool. I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. Shit. Before we get started with
going
halftime,
Sizzler.
we going Sizzler. You hear me? We going to the Sizzler.
Man.
But, hey, on top of that, put your. Never mind.
Yeah.
Before we get started with halftime, let's talk Michael Jordan, man. Michael Jordan's pair of game worn Nike Airships he wore during his rookie year sold for $1.47 million in an auction size 13 shoe that Michael Jordan wore of his legendary rookie season. This was a shoe that was made for him while they were still processing the Jordan 1s. The story behind the sneakers is that a signed copy of the jersey and also the sneakers were given to a ball boy for the Denver Nuggets, Tommy Lewis, and kept them in a safe over the years. The auction house was looking to get right around $1 million. They got 1.4. Now that is what you do.
That's
you
how you
hold
do it.
on
Hold it.
to your leverage.
Yeah.
And then you sell high.
Sell high.
These ain't even Jordan 1s. These are ships.
These ain't even Jordan 1.
These ships.
Gotta hold on to your asset.
Man, hold on to it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Hold on to your girl. If you got a good girl, hold on to her. Hold on to her tight.
Hold on
Yeah.
to your love.
Right. You got to hold on. Yeah. You better hold on, man. Hold on, man. Shit, the highest selling shoe ever. You guys want to know what the highest selling
I
shoe
do.
ever?
What's that?
What you got?
The Nick
Cameron?
Cannon shoes?
Nah, that's funny though.
Yeah.
No.
No, the Eminem joints.
Nope.
It's the Eminem joints.
You don't know.
That's not true.
Huh.
It's not. He said you don't know. It is the Nike Yeezy 2 that Kanye West wore at the Grammys. For sure.
Gotcha.
$2.5 million
Jeez.
for those shoes.
That's the Red October shoe.
Nah, they was all black.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Jet
line,
black.
not line, but the
Yeah.
highlighter bottom.
Yeah,
I
with
think.
the glow in the dark
Glow in the
bottom.
dark,
Yeah, for sure. $2.5 million. It's crazy for a shoe. Hey man, for sure. That's it. But Tommy, you did it the right way. What's your guy that held on to didn't hold on to the football?
Byron Kennedy.
Come on, Byron
Yeah,
Kennedy.
Get together, man.
I know he got some kids, some aunties, some people that he got to
Think
take
about
care
it.
of.
He was sitting close enough. Byron probably got a little bread.
Byron got a little bread.
Probably too.
For sure.
He wasn't that.
You don't have to have
He
bread to
probably-
sit close.
Yeah, nah, I'm just saying though.
I've seen people
So
say
he just a fan though.
Yeah,
You know
Close
what
as he
I'm
was
saying?
sitting is what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
it.
that was real close.
Majority of
Yeah.
people, you get nice seats
that's
like that.
pretty
He's a season
And he's
ticket
already a
holder.
season ticket holder.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Let's see.
You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime, in case you missed it. Now, for the last few seasons, NBA players gotten away with egregious flops on the offensive end of the floor, night in and night out. Stephen Curry, James Harden, Trae Young, just to name a few, many more, made a living at the free throw line by jumping into defenders and forcing unnatural contact to draw fouls. Those days are over, Jeff. The league sent a stern message to flopping connoisseurs that it won't be tolerated any longer in the National Basketball Association. Is this a big deal, little deal, or no deal, Jeff?
It's right now. It's
Yeah.
a big deal because
Hot topic.
a couple of people haven't adjusted yet.
Hell no.
Yeah, my boy haven't.
Now, you know why your boy ain't adjusted.
He's blaming it on the injury right now.
Yeah.
He's saying he hasn't had a chance to work out in the summer.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
According to one of my coaches right here, that's fine. That's cool to do.
I'm talking about a for real injury. I ain't talking about a damn hamstring. I'm talking about a tendon
The hamstring
tear.
is in your body. That's a real injury. That's a real injury, Jay.
Now I'm asking you a serious question.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Are you comparing a hamstring injury to
Oh,
a tendon
No, I'm not
tear?
comparing anything. I'm
What-
not comparing
Jeff, I'm asking
anything.
about- Jeff,
Yes.
when I talk about injuries, it's hard to come back from. What injuries am I talking about?
You're talking about season ending injury. But
Has a hamstring injury ever ended the season other than in the playoffs?
Yeah. Hamstring can end the season.
No.
You can't.
If it's done in the playoffs. I've never seen somebody say,
if
"Oh,
you
it's a
pop
hamstring injury."
If you pop an hamstring and you see it just roll all the way down your leg, that's
Jeff, how
different.
often did that happen?
Huh?
Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
it's not as what's what I'm looking for as prevalent as a Achilles or something like that.
All I'm
just
saying is James Harden's coming back off an injury and he's not himself.
He played the entire playoffs with that injury.
And he
You
looked
cannot play,
But he wasn't
with
himself.
a torn Achilles. You cannot play with a torn ACL.
I'm not debating that, Jay. That's
So
right.
I'm
That's
talking
true.
about seasoning injuries. I'm not talking about injuries you can play on, my guy. You about in 8th place. I know that, but you ain't.
Nah, I ain't in 8th place.
You in 8th place.
Nah, I ain't.
There's 10 people racing.
Nah.
But you in 8th.
No, sir.
You in 8th.
No, sir.
It's 10 people.
I'm about
But you might be in 9th.
I'm about, nah.
He's
hell
not
no.
in 3rd. No, you're not in 3rd.
What are you?
Shit.
What are you?
I won a race.
Nah, you ain't
I won the damn race. Now, come on. I won the damn race.
Let's go to the second half.
Nah, listen. The reason that James Harden is in this shit that he's in because he was running behind Baby the entire summer. He's supposed to have been working out and rehabbing. He running behind a rapper buying him gifts and shit. That's his damn problem.
That's bullshit. That is bullshit. You comparing that man's personal life to the who are injured. That's bullshit.
What he said was, I haven't been able to rehab and play
and
pickup
like he usually does every year, and he comes out and give niggas.
Do you know why?
Oh, wow.
Because he was playing with Baby in every
He was hurt. He couldn't work. He was hurt.
If you're in rehab, dog,
He was hurt, bro.
Nah, you're not. It's a hamstring. It's not a tendon.
It has to rest.
Did he play
Jay.
game 1?
Jay, it has to rest.
He rested the whole summer.
He can't. That's why he can't. He can't work out because it has to rest.
What I'm saying is, where was he at? Every time I saw him, he was with Baby. He
Because
got
he-
caught smoking weed.
Oh, my
He
God.
caught a charge.
He caught a charge.
He caught a charge. Baby caught the charge, baby. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna take that charge, James. I'm gonna take that charge, James. He bought him a damn Richard Millie after that. The hell?
He don't like my boy. You don't like that
I'm just
charge.
saying it's not bad.
like James
but I
Harden.
knew one thing: you're in 8th place. I know that. If you said and think that you can
I
compare
didn't
a
see.
hamstring
See,
injury
there you go.
to a tendon,
You're trying to reverse it. I never said that.
I'm talking about season-ending injury. So I'm talking about is a hamstring a season-ending injury? Just answer that question.
Yes. Yes.
Second half, fellas.
No.
Second half, fellas.
It is a season in the industry.
It's your man Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, the camera's always on.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2021-2022 NBA Top 7 series with the Power Forwards, Part 2. I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, the power forward, is a somewhat difficult position to break down in the modern NBA due to the versatility of the players in our glorious league. So many of the players in the rankings we talk about could easily be considered centers, Jeff. Some small forwards.
Yeah.
They spend a lot of their time on the floor as floor spacers and quick-footed fives.
Yeah.
Regardless, we did our best with the help of everybody that submitted a list. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, for sure.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. If you sometimes you still submit players that don't play in position, which in turn voids your entire list. It is okay. We did our best with those lists that people sent in. But thank you for sure. And we consider to be the top 7 power forwards in the National Basketball Association. Again, this list is strictly related to their 2021 stats and performance. And who has the best chance of maintaining that great play heading to the current NBA season. Without further ado, Jeff, let's go through the list from last year.
Last year's list at number 7, Pascal Siakam. Number 6, Tobias Harris. Number 5, Zion Williamson. Number 4, Julius Randle. Number 4, Domantas Sabonis. Number 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And number 1, Anthony Davis.
Sure. Let's go through last year's predictions. We'll start things off with Jeff. He said that Josh Collins will make the list.
John Collins.
Jeff? Who's Jeff Collins?
I don't know.
Who's John?
Not sure. No, Josh. You said Josh.
Josh? Okay, okay. I know Josh Collins. You remember Josh Collins?
For myself.
Myself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right. Jeff said John Collins will make the list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Locke said that Kristaps Porzingis would indeed make the list.
All right.
I said Kyle Anderson, slow-mo, would make the list.
Oh.
And Weezy, Weezy indeed said that Kevin Love would make the list. So let's talk about some honorable mention. Who's the first honorable mention that we have on the list, Jeff?
My guy.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah, Miles Bridges is off to a hot start in 2022-21 season. That is the reason why he,
That's just
including Jeff. his cronies decided to vote for Miles Bridges. Why do you think that Miles Bridges is a top 7 power forward?
Athletic.
Yeah, he is.
Athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Athletic.
That's it.
The offensive game is
Offensive
getting
stuff.
there.
Yeah.
It's
He's
getting
athletic.
there. Wow, but he's athletic.
No, he's athletic.
He's going to get
yeah,
it.
for sure. He had 31 2 nights ago.
Exactly.
That had a lot to do with him being on this list. He's not a top 7 power forward.
That's not true.
He's good though.
He's good. He's top 10.
Good though.
He's top 10.
He's not top 10. He is not top 10. If Pascal Siakam, who we'll talk about right now, is the next person on the list, 27 years old. He was ranked number 7 last year. He had a rough year last year.
Let's talk about it.
He got into it with Nick Nurse. Got into it with Masai Ujiri. He asked for a trade. Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
he asked for a trade. To average 20 points, 8 rebounds, I think a lot of pressure was put on Pascal to lead this team after Kawhi left, and he indeed was not ready to do so.
Right.
And it showed.
Yeah.
My how the tables turn, man. Like you get into it with Nick Nurse and what's
Masai Ujiri.
Masai Ujiri.
Yeah.
They were just like a couple years ago. I think he was the best player in the world.
Come on, Pascal was. We were looking for a Pascal Siakam mold. You remember that?
Yeah.
Sekou Demboye, who's just got signed to the Los Angeles Lakers. He was the Pascal Siakam mold player that was drafted because they had the same build. Yeah, man.
Boy, you start losing, boy, get rough on you.
Get rough, but the dynamic defender can play both sides of the ball, man. With Kyle Lowry no longer there, he has the opportunity to remain to be the top guy in Toronto.
Some people just don't want that, man.
That's a lot of pressure, man. No question. The next person who we got, Jeff.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
JJJ. Only played in 57 games. He's 22 years old. Just signed a max contract.
Yeah, he did.
Tough campaign last year for him, coming off a meniscus injury. Just came back rusty. Wasn't ready to play. But me personally, not a fan of Jaren Jackson.
Really?
Not one of my guys.
That's surprising to me.
Yeah, that's not
That's
one of my
surprising.
guys. I think he is I'll wait to judge him a little bit later. I want to see him play a little bit more, but
That's surprising to me.
yeah, he's just not one of my
So he's
guys.
not on one of your 2K teams.
He is not. He is not the power forward on my 2K team. You're right, for sure.
Because your guy's on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Harry Giles is my starting power forward. I love Harry Giles. It's my guy. Who we got in the last spot, Jeff?
Tobias Harris.
This is Weezy's boy. 29 years old. Played in 62 games. He was ranked number 6 last year. He is the reason that the 76ers are not champions right now.
Oh,
He did not live up to this contract. 20 points a game. You can book that every night. Me and Animal Brown talk about that. Tomorrow, the 76ers play on TV.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris is going to have 20 points, 6 rebounds. But it's just
it's very quiet.
Until the playoffs.
until the playoffs. Then he'll have 12 points,
Yeah.
6 rebounds, 4 for 15 from the field, man.
Yeah.
He got out clean of the 2021 playoff blame because it was so much light on Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
But, man, he took the fall, but it was really Tobias Harris's inability to show up in the crunch time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Tobias Harris should be high on this list. Tobias Harris.
His contract says so,
His
Jeff.
contract says he should be high on this list.
Shit.
Yeah.
You make $181 million,
Sheesh.
and you only average 12 points in
Sheesh.
conference finals. Come on, man.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
81 million.
181 million for sure. Let's move right along to the list. Who do we have at 7, Jeff?
Oh, man. We have John Collins at number 7.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's 24 years old. Played in
Uh-huh.
63 games last year. Wasn't ranked last year, clearly. He averaged 17 and 7.
Good call, Jeff.
Yeah, Weezy, how you feel about John Collins?
I heard he's very athletic from what y'all just told me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But no, from what he did last year in the playoffs, a star was born. Star was born.
A great role player was born.
I give him that.
Is John Collins a star, Jeff?
He's going to get paid like one.
So a star was born. Like we can't.
He's already paid. Like,
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
And no gray area. Either he is or he ain't.
Let me say this.
Talk to
He's
me.
going to have to be.
Thank you.
Yeah,
He's going to have to be.
Thank you.
That's all.
Just the same pressure that we put on Tobias Harris 5 minutes ago. We have to put the same pressure on John Collins.
Absolutely.
and we got to do it because the Hawks are hot now.
Hot ticket.
They hot ticket now.
It's a hot ticket.
It's all about Trae Young, John Collins when they come there. So he got to perform.
Yeah, and he was looking for a contract extension. Very interesting season. You can see a huge leap from his 3rd and 4th year. But considering he's only 24 years old, considering the fact that now he is a max, and I say max, he's a max player. He has all the tools of an elite power
Yeah.
forward. He has all of the tools, man. Super athletic, knock down threes if he's open.
I love it.
Great rebounder. The thing is, for the Hawks to get to that next level, he has to pay like $100 million man.
And he's starting to. You know,
Mhm.
not to put too much emphasis on 5 games, but he's starting to, and I do believe he's going to live up to that contract. He's got the tools, he's got the point guard around him to play. He got his running mate.
Yeah, for sure. This is the thing. He needs somebody, and I'm talking about Trae Young. He needs somebody to be the second best player on that team. It could be Cam Reddish, it could be Bogdan Bogdanovic, but it better be John Collins because he's getting the most money.
But the thing about it is about those 2 players,
Mhm.
they're going to back down in them.
Nah,
They don't have a back down in them.
Nah, for sure.
So that's what helps.
That's a good thing.
That helps.
Most definitely. Who we got at 6?
Got Lifetime Achievement Award. Draymond Green.
Draymond Green's 31 years old. He played in 63 games last year. Listen to these numbers: 7 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 44% from the field.
That's a little engine keeps ticking, man.
Hey, listen. The band is back together. You know, when I say the boy got his own money,
Boys back
Boy
in
got his
town.
own, bro.
man, when he is motivated to play, there is not, and I say this to nauseum, there hasn't been a better defensive player in the NBA at the power forward position since Dennis Rodman, Draymond Green. 100%, man. It hasn't. It just hasn't, man.
I don't agree, but I don't have the energy to argue with you about that.
Yeah.
But no, defensive powerful. Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
It depends on how you feel about Giannis. And
I
how you
mean,
feel about Anthony Davis.
But this is the thing. I'm saying defensively, Giannis he can switch. It's hard for him to guard ones.
Yeah.
Draymond can guard ones. It's hard for anybody to guard ones.
Okay.
But Draymond mentally is so smart. He knows how to play and guard a one. Just the mental for it. So that's what I'm saying.
Mentally, because
Yeah.
Draymond can guard a 1, Draymond will have trouble with a 5 the way Giannis will have trouble with a 1.
Yeah, for
Giannis
sure.
can guard a 5, 4, 3, and some 2.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but Draymond can guard all 5 positions. Kevin Garnett ain't guard no ones. Nah, he not sitting down for no ones. Getting past him. Now, listen what I'm trying to
And
say.
see,
Nobody's guarding no one. Draymond Green is,
and he wants to do it.
yeah. That's the thing. Yeah.
He wants to do it.
Yeah. But whenever Draymond Green's on the floor, he's just a huge positive impact. I think he's one of the most impactful power forwards in NBA history. And for sure, him being 6 will be a laugh. It's a laugh that he'll be at 6 next year for sure.
All right.
I'm telling you see how good this dude is good, man.
I mean, the band's back together, so
Yeah.
so his good only has to be so good with a healthy Steph, soon to be a healthy Clay. Sometime in February, and
I'm just saying, who on this list can average 7 to 10 points a game, 7 to 10 rebounds a game, and 7 to 10 assists? Nobody.
the guy that's coming up at 5 can
Let's talk
average
about
27 and 7.
Let's talk about it. Who is number 5?
Demontis Sabonis.
For sure. 21 years old, played in 62 games. Last year, he was ranked number 3. Weezy, how you feel about Sabonis?
I think Sabonis is one of the best players to ever come through there.
Come through.
Sabonis to me.
Come through where?
Sabonis.
Come through the
got
Pacers.
it.
Pacers.
I got it.
Big man.
I got it.
Big man.
He not even better than Jermaine O'Neal.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, Weezy. Sabonis, he fills up the stat
is.
sheet.
Big
And
man.
he
I'm
does
not
it.
comparing him to Reggie Miller.
Go ahead, Jeff.
All right. Demontis Sabonis.
Mm-hmm.
He's my guy, number one.
That's your guy.
That's
for
my
sure.
guy, number
For sure.
one.
your guy.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm whatever I got to do to get him on my fantasy team,
Yeah.
my 2K team, he's my guy.
Mm.
Sabonis, he makes it look easy as far as getting his points, getting his rebounds, getting his assists.
Right.
They just have to find a way in Indiana to keep him healthy, number one,
Mhm.
and win games because the East for them has closed up.
Gotcha.
They went to the playoffs before COVID, and then the bubble year as well, they made the playoffs as well.
Okay.
But since then, the East has gotten so much better, and they haven't done anything to improve that team other than get a year older with Sabonis. So they've got to do some things and make some moves to where, unless they want to lose them.
I think they drafted well with Chris Duarte. They added Malcolm Brogdon, traded for Karis LeVert. That's a good squad.
Karis LeVert has to be healthy though.
And
They
he's-
did that last year, and it
Yeah.
didn't, and it wasn't enough to get them over the hump.
I mean, yeah, but he was coming off a series.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. I think we talked about this last week. We talked about Miles Turner. Sabonis is playing out of position. That's why. He can't defend fives. That's why he plays the 4.
Right.
Because Miles Turner can actually guard fives. That is the difference between Draymond Green and Domantas Sabonis' defense.
But you said who can do 7-7-7, and Sabonis can do 27.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is on the other end, he getting killed on the other end.
Well, he's 21. He can learn it.
Nah, shit.
It's just effort.
Well, a lot
Just
of
learn
them
a
get
little
killed on the end.
Nah, Draymond not getting killed on the other end.
Well,
fine,
not
play
Draymond.
Yeah, that's what we was comparing them to. That's what I'm saying.
I was going off to just the 7-7-7 part.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but the main thing that he's lacking is defense. He has to work on defense. And that's the only reason they still hold on to Miles Turner like that. It's because of his lack of defense.
Defensive presence.
It just isn't a rim protector. Really doesn't have the foot speed to switch on small fours, big fours, any type of four. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
Yeah.
But they got to guard him too, though.
Yeah, I mean,
And
on
that's the
offense,
thing.
him and his dad, offensively gifted
Smooth,
dudes, man.
smooth game.
Yeah, no, for sure. Great notes for rebounding. I get that. What I'm saying is he needs to play the 5. Need to trade for a 4. And then they can, I'm telling you, that'll be the difference. You get a hard, like, just think if Tobias Harris was the 4 there. It'll be solid for them. I know what you mean.
I'm so sold on.
Yeah,
not
nah,
sold
for
on
sure. I know
Tobias
you-
Harris. But I'm out of it. Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah.
You're tired.
Tired of Tobias Harris.
Tired.
Yeah.
Tobias, for sure. Let's move on to number 4. Who we got?
Zion Williamson.
For sure. 21 years old. Played in 61 games last year.
Look
He was
at
ranked
Zion.
Hey, he was ranked number 5. Weezy, how you feel about Zion?
Well, Zion, 27.7 rebounds and 3 assists.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's one of the best young players in the league. If he stays healthy,
That's it. That's it. Boy,
if
that's it.
if Zion stays healthy, he's an all-star, man.
Sky's the limit with this
Yeah.
kid. Jeff, talk to you guys.
That 27-7 flew under the radar last year.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Nobody cared about that.
That's what I'm saying. Flew
No,
under
no,
the
what I'm
radar.
saying. Everybody, this was shocking. People were like, damn, Zion cooking like
Because
that?
no one was paying attention.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying. No one paying. But when you looked up and saw the stat sheet every night, it was like, wait a minute, that's 27 points, 7 to 8 rebounds, 3 to 4 assists a game. Like, damn, like why did I not care about this? Why am I not paying attention?
Yeah.
They weren't winning.
Yeah,
I think the most impressive thing about Zion is you can get him on the elbow, he can go get you a bucket.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Listen, now you can give him the ball anywhere past the court. Like you get past half court, you give him the ball. He is going downhill and nobody's standing in front of that freight train.
Yeah.
The way that he's already improved so fast,
Yeah.
there's a very real chance that he outpaces this ranking for next season. It's a very real chance, dog. I think his development is at a terrifying pace if you're an NBA player.
He has to get healthy.
Yeah.
And they have to make the playoffs.
They got to. Yeah.
There's no excuses now. They
Yeah.
have to be. Portland is starting off slow.
They got enough help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
B.I.'s there.
Yeah, B.I.'s there.
And I can't think of the kid. at
Nickeil Alexander-Walker, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got enough. They
Yeah.
got my man
Devontae Graham.
Valanciunas at center. He's getting
JV.
buckets.
Yeah.
Like they got enough help to where they got to
Yeah.
make the playoffs.
They should be
They
competing.
have to.
They have to, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a league where everybody's perimeter oriented, like Weezy mentions week to week, where size, kind of matters. This dude, man, he just goes downhill
Yeah.
and nobody is stopping him, man.
Old school game.
Sky's the limit, man. I just worry again. I talk about this. Just he almost was in a situation where he was all NBA, dog.
Yeah.
If he just stays healthy, man, this kid.
The thing about it is,
Oof.
if they pace well enough to start the season, they have a chance to put pressure on teams that want to coast in
Yeah.
the second half to get to the playoffs. Like the Clippers want to get healthy by the playoffs.
For sure.
No disrespect. The Warriors
Yeah.
want to coast when the playoffs come. They have a chance. If they play well enough to start, they can jump out on these teams that are kind of dinged up right now and make it to where they got to play
So
and have a cushion. But I don't know, man. He got to get on the court.
you got to go on the court. So who we got at 3, Jeff?
Julius Randle.
Rand, 26 years old, played in 71 games. He's ranked number 4 last year. Jeff, what'd you think about Rand?
First thing, Julius Randle's only 26 years old.
That's
the thing.
Hey, listen,
Been around forever, ain't he?
Yeah.
when I'm researching and I seen Julius Randle is only 26
That's
years
the
old
thing.
and played. This is on his. Oh my bad. He's on his 3rd team.
Yeah.
Dog, this kid.
Yeah. 26 years old. Coming out for a
Sheesh.
great year. It still has room for improvement. Had a rough playoff.
Oh my God.
He had a rough playoff.
Tell me what you say in pre-production. Let's talk about it. If he played,
if he wins that series,
yeah.
I honestly feel like Julius Randle's number 2 on this list.
Come on, man.
Honestly, if he
If
wins
not
that series,
one.
yeah. Well, nah.
Because what if they get past Milwaukee?
Nah, they ain't getting past Milwaukee.
What if I'm saying if they got
If
past,
they got past Milwaukee,
if he
yes.
does his 24 and 10 and 6 like he did in the regular season,
Right.
they can get past a numerous amount of teams, especially this year.
But they would have played Philadelphia next. That's
Listen,
tough. They'll play Philadelphia next.
No, not Philadelphia.
I can see how. Trey was what Philadelphia didn't have.
Yeah,
A point guard.
yeah, but now they have a point guard. I mean, he's injured, but Derrick Rose is there,
Yeah.
and they have Kimba. This is the year for those guys, man. Yeah, they shocked the world last year. Nobody was picking the Knicks
Not to be that
to
competitive.
contend.
Yeah.
And the reason for this is Julius Randle, man.
Yeah.
Just a regular season beast, man. And that first round exit by him and the way that he
Couldn't get a shot.
he could not.
get a shot.
And he was doing everything he was doing in the regular season. I think he just ran out of gas.
I can see
The
that.
Tibbs
I can see
way.
that. I guess the Tibbs.
He played in 71 games.
Ran him in the ground.
He runs his best players into the ground,
That's
man.
what Tibbs do.
What Tibbs do?
That's what he does.
But the players know that by now. They know
It's
it.
true. It's true. Most
So
improved
they chose a
player,
side.
Yeah.
first time All Star, second team All NBA.
Yeah.
Only thing he has to do now is get those Knicks into the playoffs. And I'm talking about past the first round.
get it-
Okay, you made it to the first round. Let's get past the first round. Still got room to grow at 26, Jeff.
But let's be easy. Like, when the last time we seen the Knicks in the playoffs besides last year?
Man, it's been a long time.
So I mean, getting to the playoffs is a big deal.
Carmelo's
Melo.
Yeah.
It's mellow time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal getting to the playoffs.
It was, man.
Huge deal.
And they're really competing right now. The Knicks are a really, really,
Yeah.
really good basketball team. I love their starting five. I love how they're bringing in Obi Toppin to play. Mitchell Robinson is healthy. Let's hope for how long that'll be. They got my guy. Who did they draft? Oh, they drafted Quentin Grimes.
Yeah.
They got some players. Quickly still there. Yeah.
D Rose is taking up a lot of clock. But
They traded to get Evan Fournier.
They
and
did.
he looks great.
He does. Look good on that team.
Man,
He looks
that's a
on
good
that team.
squad, man. It's a good squad. Favorite team to play with on 2K is the Knicks.
I can see that.
For sure. It's a fun team to play with. Yeah, run up.
Number 2.
Let's move on to number 2. We got
Anthony Davis.
AD is only 28 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But only played in 36 games last year.
That's
The old man
the crazy
bones.
part.
Last year he was ranked number 1. Weezy, how you feel about AD? That's your power forward.
That's my power forward.
Yeah.
Only thing about AD, he got to stay healthy. But I don't. With him, I mean, you want him to stay healthy, but you know he's not.
Yeah, it's gonna
You
be
know
tough.
he's not.
It's gonna be tough.
And I think playing with LeBron James this year,
Mm-hmm.
they're playing with LeBron James. LeBron depends so much on him.
Yeah.
LeBron depends so much on him that AD and Russ, it's gotta work. They got to figure it out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure. But here's the thing, man. When you're talking about a person like Anthony Davis, on that aging Lakers team, they need him so much.
Yeah.
They need him so much, dog. And Russell Westbrook is a great point guard. But he needs AD to play at a high level and be out there every night because the team feeds off AD. Because the ball goes through AD. It
goes through him.
Team.
Yeah.
But the ball goes through AD.
It should be though.
Yeah.
At this point in LeBron is 37, about to be 37 years old.
Yeah.
He should be able to defer to AD at this point.
Yeah.
I heard something the other day, and not to talk about Anthony Davis too much because he's not number 1.
Yeah.
But I heard something and it made so much sense to me, but I don't know if Vogel is smart enough to do it.
Okay.
Remember in Houston when they had PJ Tucker at the 5.
Okay.
But remember during the middle of the season, that Tony realized something. I'm putting Russ at the 5. On the when we on offense, he played Russ in the middle of the court
Mm-hmm.
as the 5.
Okay.
That can work in LA.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if you do that and that keeps LeBron as the main ball handler and you run the offense through Russ in the post and let Anthony Davis, because he don't want to get it dirty and you don't want him banging around with nobody because you want to get hurt.
So,
It can work with them.
Yeah, but see, be honestly, I don't think Vogel has enough as a head coach. I don't think he has enough say so to even do that. I don't think LeBron would. No, we're not going to do that.
we're coming off a championship. Once you win a championship, they respect you a little bit more. You can instill some of your idiosyncrasies and things like that into the lineups. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, you can definitely do that. This is the thing, though. AD gets a regular offseason this year. Got back to 100%, getting back to his prime. He wasn't able to do that coming off the bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Out the bubble.
Yeah, man, long arms, just insanely gifted. One of the, if not the most gifted power forward on this list, power forward of all time. Just a great player, man. But I'm happy to see that he's taken up the initiative to be a 1. And I just hope that his body, you think it's because his body, you think it's because his body grew so fast that the body just wasn't ready for all of this? Him being 7 feet.
Possibly, but
Yeah.
there's something to be said about the body when you reach a certain height,
Mhm.
certain weight, certain height, certain weight, it's not made to do
What
these
he's doing.
players are doing.
Right.
Your Porzingises, your Anthony Davises, not made to do that.
No.
You think about as Dirk aged,
Yeah.
Dirk
Should
took
slow
all that
down.
athletic crap out of the game. I mean, not
Should.
saying he was ever the most athletic
Never.
person
He
ever,
never
but
was, but
Dirk
yeah.
went straight to the fadeaway, straight
Mhm.
to the post move, straight to the everything. Like when you're 6'9", 6'10", 6'11",
Yeah.
7 foot, you're asking a lot for your body to be on the perimeter, breaking down people
true.
off the dribble.
It's true.
That's all.
I like that, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's move right along to the numero uno. Who we got? Weezy at number 1.
Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's right.
Good job, Weezy.
26 years old.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
He was ranked number 2 last year. He averaged 28, 11, and 6. 56% from the field. Jeff, the question I have for you.
Okay.
How big is the space between AD and Giannis right now?
It's huge.
Wow.
This I said this in pre-production, but I'm saying it on air. When we do this list, Giannis at 1 to whomever we put it to is the biggest gap we're going to have.
I disagree. We'll talk about that another day.
I hear what you're saying. I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about, but there's going to be at least that person is going to be at 2 for that person.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like, yeah, he's number 1, but 2 ain't that bad.
Hey, the
2
3
here.
The 3? It's a wide gap too. What's the gap? It's a gap band. That's a gap band.
You no.
It's the gap band.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Giannis did everything I've ever come on this show and said he didn't do. When I said you can build a wall around him, when Al Horford showed how to defend against him,
He proved you wrong, Jeff.
he did.
He proved you
And
wrong.
I was happy to see it.
Me too.
Like it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
He literally said, I don't care.
Yeah.
There's nothing, and he took Aiden. I said this last week. He took DeAndre Aiden in deep waters, and he couldn't swim.
You're still drowning.
He still hurt.
Yep.
And shout out to him, man. He did everything that he's supposed to do. He got the chip. He a made man now. Giannis cannot do anything else the rest of his career.
Yeah.
He's good.
Giannis worked on his game.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it takes a lot to go win a championship and come back and still. I know I need to work on my jump shot, and he did it.
He did.
So you got to give it to Giannis. I like when I did my list. It was already number 1. I didn't have to think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, that wasn't a real argument.
Yeah, not
for one.
Yeah.
For sure. In a league where we emphasize so much on winning and getting it done in the playoffs, we got people on this list lower because of what they did in the playoffs.
Yeah.
To see where this guy took that team, coming off a scary injury, we thought he was out for the entire postseason, hell, going into the next year. To see what he did, man, it was one of those defining moments for a career.
Yeah.
He's just special, man. Just a special player.
Yeah.
A cool superstar too. Very humble guy.
Yeah.
Seems
Funny.
like a cool. You know what I'm saying? He gets the joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Just still improving, of course. Some ball handling stuff, some jump shots, free throws, and stuff like that. But when he's playing with max effort every night, which he does, sky's the limit, man. Championship under his belt, Finals MVP on that resume. He's the best power forward in the game right now.
Yes, sir.
No question. All right. Let's go through the list, Weezy. Who we got? 7 through 1.
Number 7, John Collins. Number 6, Draymond Green. Number 5, Domantas Sabonis. Number 4, Zion Williamson. Number 3, Randall. What's his last name?
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle. Number 2, AD. Number 3, Greek Freak. Number 1, Greek Freak. I'm sorry. That's some good players tonight.
Do you think so? Yeah.
We're gonna cut this, right?
Yeah, go ahead. What you say?
1 through 5.
1 through 5, pretty young. Yeah, no, for sure.
Only one that's old is Draymond, actually, because John Collins 20.
Yeah,
24.
21. Shit.
Yeah.
21. Yeah, young boys. Yeah, so this is the time where we go into the time machine to kind of see what happens. Weezy, who makes the list next year?
Pascal Siakam.
Pascal. I like that. That's a good one. That's a sneaky pick. Who you got, Jeff? Miles Bridges makes the list.
Yes, sir.
And for me, yeah,
Yes, sir.
I have Montrezl Harrell making the list.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I have Montrezl Harrell making the
pick.
list. Yeah,
That's a good pick.
But he a 5 though.
he's a 4. A 5 is Chuck Bryant.
He's
He's 4.
4 there.
He's
He's a 5. He was a 5 every
He's
other
4.
year. He's a 5.
He's a 4.
He's a 5 with LA.
Montrezl Harrell he's a 4.
He's a
That
4.
5. Remember that? You know how many 5s was last year.
I remember, but he played 5 on the
It
second
was
unit.
what's the dude's name that they got? It was Pau Gasol, brother Marc Gasol.
Marc Gasol.
And then their starting 5 was What's the dude? They got rid of both of them. I know that for sure.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, Montrezl Harrell's a 4 though.
He has the body of a 4, true enough.
He's a
But he
4.
plays 5 though.
He's a 4.
All right.
Montrezl Harrell's a 4. Guys, we appreciate that. Going through the list, going to the 4s. Now we're moving on to the 3s, sending in those lists 7 through 1.
Get spicy.
There's a bunch of people that play the 3 position right now. Some out of position, but they are 3s. Don't forget that. Send in those lists. Just do a little research. All you got to do, NBA.com, says small forward, or go to starting lineups on ESPN and show you what position they play. They'll get you squared away for sure. I feel good about Montrezl Harrell who plays the 4. Let me have a backup pick if Jeff tries to slide. Let's see if I can find somebody as a 4.
Bridges.
I ain't fucking him out.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I like Montrezl here. I'm gonna stick with Montrezl. One more time. Who moves off the list? No. That's a hard question. I think who'll be number 1. Draymond Green. Draymond Green moves up the list.
Zion. Everyone moves up the list.
Except for
Draymond. Draymond drops off the list. Everybody else, well, let me say it this way. Zion moves up. Sabonis moves up. Randall moves down. AD moves down.
And that is another episode, Full Sport Press, man. We appreciate everybody sending in those lists. Please get them in on time, for sure. Before we get out of here, Weezy, you got anything?
No.
You got what? Look at Jeff. Now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. And more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman, The Revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.